Black Impact. We are here. If you guys are watching on YouTube, I appreciate it. If you guys are watching on Twitch, I appreciate it. And if you guys are watching on Facebook, I appreciate it. Definitely appreciate that. I definitely appreciate y'all for pulling up, showing love. Again, 28 Days of Black Impact. Every day we're highlighting 28 different black figures to impact history. Facts. How's everybody feeling tonight? Angel, how are you feeling? Ebbs, how are you feeling? Christian, how are you feeling? Did you see what I said about Naziah? I didn't. The first one. Oh, yeah. I love banger. I didn't see about the... You talking about Naziah Harris? The Naziah Harris case? Where you put it at? Where did you put it at? You put it in Discord? Once I was 7 years old, my mama told me. The Naziah. Let me go look real quick. Hold on, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, and then we can get back to what I'm doing. I gotta do something real quick. Damn, I never changed this? Okay, hold on. My shit on calculate. Once I was 7 years old, my mama told me. Post. What's the deal, gang? I didn't even see you pull up. My fault, Post. My fault, gang. Oh, what is this? Okay. Hold on, wait. What's going on? Bro, what is going on right now? Post, how you feeling? Christian, how you feeling? How is everybody feeling tonight? Okay, there it go right there. Bomb. Okay, my fault. W stream chilling right now. Post, how was your day? How you feeling, Ken? I'm chilling. I'm chilling, Post. I could be better, but you know I'm grateful and I'm chilling. I'm good doing my hair. How are you? What you doing to your hair? I'm good though, Christian. I can't complain. Angel said crime time. This case has went so far left since you reported it. Crime time reactions. Jarvis Bus take plea deal. This nigga took a plea deal? That mean he... Bro, what?
Family, what it do? It's your girl.
Alright, I'm gonna look into this. I'm gonna look into that. You braiding it? Damn, that shit... Did you just start? Cause you know that shit gonna take all night. No cap. Shit like that for gonna take all night. Okay. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to KenWorthTV. I am your host, Kenworth, in the building. I am Today is February 12th, 2026. A lovely Thursday night. I know it's a late nighter, it's a late one, but I didn't like how yesterday went. I don't care if it's gonna take me another hour. I'm making a Prezi. I'm not doing the screenshot like now. We're gonna put in some time. We're gonna really put some effort to this. So, I just want to talk a little bit about, this will be like the advice to spill for today. Communication. Communication is key in any relationship. Business relationships, actual relationships with a significant other, friendships, situationships. Communication is key and it is very vital. Making sure that there's nothing unturned, or there's nothing that is left with confusion. I think that that's very important. I think that the more communication that you have with someone, the better the relationship will flow. I think communication also plays a role in both departments. One person cannot be talking and the other one not listening. That is not communication. But I'm pretty sure we all know that. But I still find myself in today's society with this issue of communication, and also people around me telling me too that they're having issues with communicating with people. And part of me just don't understand it too. Like, well, I'm gonna give y'all 2 gems. Hold on real quick. I'm gonna give y'all 2 gems real quick. Some things are just not meant. Mic check, okay. Some things are just not meant for us to understand. There's going to be things that you're going to go through in life. There's going to be situations that you're going to be in life where you're going to ask yourself, why am I in this situation? And I just don't understand. Okay? At that point, it is fine. It's not the end of the world. It is a place, an opportunity for you to get stronger mentally as a person, because the things we don't understand are the things that we tend to run from and hide from, right? Oh, I don't understand this, I don't understand this, so I don't want to deal with it. Me personally, I take things on head first, matador type. So if I don't understand something, I'm going to do the proper tools necessary to figure out why I don't understand it and how I can understand it. Okay? But for some people that's not like that, that's fine. And for the people that's confused when they don't understand something, that's fine too. Cuz I don't know, I'm trying to figure out how to put it into words, because like, I know what I'm trying to say, but I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say it. Like, you're not gonna understand certain situations that you're gonna be involved in. You're not gonna know why your closest friends are acting the way they do. You're not gonna understand why that girl cheated on you. You're not gonna understand why maybe your dude wants to text other females, why they need to like other females' pictures on Instagram. You're just like, certain things you're just not gonna understand, and that's fine. Don't drive yourself crazy though, trying to figure out something that is not meant for you to understand. I don't know if that makes sense. Welcome to the stream, welcome to the chat. Fuck it, that's the best way I can put that shit. Hey, that's the best way I can put that shit. Dior, welcome on in, my hottie. Angel said the aunt is involved because why they offering her immunity to testify against him. I don't know if that makes her involved though. He ended up with 15 other cases, including his own daughters. Okay, but you know, Angel, I'm speaking because I don't have full context. I'm only going off of, you feel me, what I'm reading. So, Christian said, I knew she had something to do with it. Shaking my head. He said he dumped her in that river on 7 Mile, but I believe the auntie unalived her, just got rid of her. Angel said, my bad, Ken. This case is just so sad. I hope they find her and her baby. Well, I don't think they finding her though. They not gonna. Usually, you know what they say. This is the reality of it. When there's a missing person, more than a month, 2 months, it's like we can look for the remains, but I don't know if we're gonna find her. Very, very slim chances. Which is definitely sad, yes, but very slim chances. Very slim chances. Okay, let's get right into the content today. It's been 2 years. Yeah, it's been a minute. We covered that like Christian. We covered Angel. When did we cover that? Like, when it first came out. When it first came about, we covered that case. We spent 8. Was it like 8 or 9 hours watching the court case? Like, it's crazy. Yo. Side note, I want to watch the congressional hearing with Pam Bondi. If you don't know who Pam Bondi is, please go look up Pam Bondi. She is the Attorney General of the United States of America. She is protecting the Epstein files. It's crazy. It's crazy. Go watch it, please. It's on the Associated Press. I don't know if we can watch it on stream, though. That's the thing, because it's the AP. Let me see if I'm going to pull it up real quick so you guys can know what I'm talking about. I've already watched, I'm going to keep it real. I've already watched a good chunk. Like, yo, they grilling her, too. Like, this is our, like, gang, this is our government. This is our government. Bro, I really want to watch this. Okay, real quick before we get into this. Ooh, cause it's like, whoa, come on, Pam, what you got going on, gang? What you got going on, Pam?
Goal of refocusing the Department of Justice.
Where the fuck is my shit at? Okay. So this is Attorney General Pam Bondi. So basically she's in the federal government, bro. So what I've been learning by listening to this, because this one is, if you want to watch we're going to watch a few clips. We're not going to watch much though, because I don't want to get packed. But if you want to watch the full thing, this is the full thing. It's 4 hours. It's 4 hours, okay? Pam Bondi testifies on Epstein Styles at oversight hearing. So basically, at this hearing,
with the goal of,
I think they said it was represented by 33% of the people in America. There was 11 states, I think 20 something districts that were here. It was crazy, bro. It's crazy. So basically, Pam Bondi is the Attorney General of the United States for the federal government. She's like here. And then like the state legislators, state people, they're here, right? So like for them to, there are certain things that Pam Bondi knows and that can do that just like our state people can't do. So this hearing is giving the people of the state to represent the people of America to ask Pam Bondi these questions or certain questions. Okay, Jazz, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat. She's on a 65 stream streak. That's tough. Appreciate you. Okay. I thought nobody was gonna catch Angel. That's tough. Jasmine broke the barrier. Okay, look. Let's get into it real quick.
Refocusing the Department of Justice on its core mission after years of bloated bureaucracy and political weaponization. The Department of Justice's core mission is to fight violent crime, protect the American people, and defend the rule of law above all else. To address the Epstein files, More than 500 attorneys and reviewers spent thousands of hours painstakingly reviewing.
Okay, they said it. Hold on. She got into it with a black lady. Where is that? Right here. Right here. Look.
Prosecutor. And despite what the ranking member said, I have spent my entire career fighting for victims, and I will continue to do so. I am deeply sorry for what any victim has been through, especially as a result of that monster.
To the survivors in the room, if you are willing, please stand. And if you are willing, please raise your hand.
Gang, how old was she when this happened? Gang, how old was these two when this happened? Cause they look young as Gang, how old was these two when this happened, bruh? That's what I need to know. No, I was listening to it, so I wasn't being able to watch it. No, how old was these two when it happened? That's what I need to know right now. Cause what? They said Epstein survivors.
If you have...
Shorty look young. They look like, compared to like, bro, they look like my age, gang. Like,
still not been able to meet with this department.
Post says she had to be like 10. Okay. Post, you might get timed out, nigga. Hey.
Of justice.
Post, you might get timed out, gang. You in here wallin'.
Please know for the record that every single survivor has raised...
Okay, hold on, wait, hold on. I gotta see what she said. Hold on.
If you are willing, please raise your hands if you have still not been able to meet with this Department of Justice.
So when she's saying this Department of Justice, everybody that's raising their hand, the Department of Justice is ran by Pam Bondi, the Attorney General. So like, those is the overseer. So like, her point here is...
Know for the record that every single survivor has raised their hand.
Her point here is like, you're not doing your job.
Attorney General Bondi, you apologize to the survivors in your opening statement for what they went through at the hands of Jeffrey Epstein. Will you turn to them now and apologize for what your Department of Justice has put them through with the absolutely unacceptable release of the Epstein files and their information?
Bro, it's so crazy too, gang. Like,
Congresswoman, you sat before Merrick Garland sat in this chair twice.
Attorney General
Twice.
Bondi,
No, can I finish my answer?
No, I'm going to reclaim my time
Hey,
because I asked you
Attorney
a
General,
specific question
Attorney General
that
can
I would
respond to your
like
question.
you to answer, which is, will you turn to the survivors? This is not about anybody that came before you. It is about you taking responsibility for your Department of Justice and the harm that it has done to the survivors who are standing right behind you and are waiting for you to turn to them and apologize for what your Department of Justice has done.
Members get to ask the questions, the witness gets to answer in the way they want to answer. The Attorney General can respond.
I'm sorry, I have to point this out. Look, bro, wearing the live view. This what kind of views. This shit the live view has been around way before this Kai and it, like, bro, they've been using live view for TV for many of years. ESPN, the news, CBS, NBC, they all use it, bro. They've been using live view. That's why it's $30K. It's not meant for no streamers like regular people, gang. It's meant for companies to buy. I digress. I needed the clip. My fault. I needed the TikTok clip. My fault.
To turn
Don't
to
fault
them
me.
and apologize for what your Department of Justice has done.
Members get to ask the questions, the witness gets to answer in the way they want to answer. The Attorney General can
That's
respond.
not accurate, Mr. Chairman.
Because she
Bro, they
doesn't
started tripping with the chairman.
So,
Bro, everybody started tripping with the chairman,
Chairman,
gang.
why
I have asked
didn't
a
she ask
question.
Merrick Garland this?
I am
Twice,
reclaiming
when he
my
sat in my
time, and
chair.
when I
will
reclaim my
continue to
time,
answer.
it is
Mr. Chairman, the
my
gentlelady has
time.
reclaimed
I'm
her
not going
time.
to get in the gutter for her theatrics.
The time belongs to the gentlelady. The gentlelady has 17 seconds.
Thank you.
So
You're not going to answer this question, so let me just
Chairman,
say
I'll
this.
direct it to
What a
you.
It gets so
massive
sticky.
No, I'm
cover-up.
answering a question.
Chairman, will you
Chairman.
restore her time? The witness is
I'm not
interrupted.
gonna get in the gutter with this woman.
Stop the
She's
time
doing theatrics.
and let me have my time.
The gentlelady from Washington controls the time. The gentlelady has 17 seconds. You can
Nah, gang, we gotta watch this in its
Thank you.
entirety.
What a massive cover-up
We have to
this
watch
has
this in its
been
entirety.
and continues to be. Donald Trump made the release of the Epstein files the center of his political campaign because he thought it would benefit him. Then you got into office, Attorney General, claimed to have a client list, only
Regular
to
order.
then say that there was no list. Your deputy, Todd Blanche, met alone with Elaine Maxwell and transferred her to a minimum security prison. And now you continue the cover-up, and I wish that you would turn around to the survivors who are standing right behind you, and on a human level,
Chairman,
apologize
Chair now
to
recognizes the chair.
them on what you have done.
Time of the
I
gentlelady's
yield
expired.
back.
The gentlelady's expired.
Oh my God.
Appreciate that. We appreciate the thought.
I can't believe this hell is happening,
In
bro.
the last election, the presidential election, was securing the border. The gentleman from Arizona who knows something about securing the border is up for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
How many of Epstein's co-conspirators have you indicted? How many perpetrators are you even investigating?
First, you showed it. I find it.
How many have you indicted?
Excuse me. I'm going to answer the question.
Answer my question.
No, I'm going to answer the question the way I want to answer the question.
No,
Your
you're gonna answer
theatrics
the
are
question
ridiculous.
the way I asked it.
Chairman
How many have you
Jordan, I'm not
indicted?
going to get in the gutter with these people,
How many
but
have
I'm
you
going to answer the question.
How many have
It
you
got
indicted?
it, bro.
Again, the time belongs to
Reclaiming my time.
the time
Well, I
belongs.
think it's very
Reclaiming
interesting.
my time.
I think it's very
Reclaiming my time.
interesting.
And you can
So just to give y'all a little insight, when you guys keep hearing the state people saying reclaiming my time. The rules in this like congressional hearing type of thing is Attorney General Bondi is on the hot seat. Basically, she's basically what we would call the witness. Is what you would call the witness in this setting, right? Attorney General Bondi is the witness. The people of the state, these people that you see. These are all people that represent a state. So Mr. Nadler, he's representing Arizona. If you heard him say before, I'm gonna let the man from Arizona speak. So each person that's up at these podiums, these people that are next to them, this person right here, he represents a state. She probably represents a state too. This person represents a state. They only get 5 minutes each person to ask Pan Bondi a question, right? And she has to either answer the question, or if they feel like she is going around the question and not answering their question, because they keep saying like the time. So I'm gonna assume like the time is like up on like the wall or some type of timer, a 5-minute timer. So every time Pam Bondi does not answer the question or goes around the question, that's why you keep hearing them say I'm reclaiming my time back, because you're wasting my time that I only have 5 minutes to ask you. One person said, I have 5 minutes to ask you questions on that'll take 5 hours. You get what I'm saying? So it's like they don't have time for her to be trying to give out these long drawn answers because the time is going. So she keeps trying to deflect and not have to answer the question. And every time she does that, they're telling them, I want to reclaim my time for that, because she's wasting my time. If that makes sense, Angel. So that's why they're not letting her talk, because the question they're asking her, she's answering some whole other shit that don't got nothing to do. So, okay, no. That's not what we're talking about. Let me reclaim my time back, and I'm going to ask you another question. If that makes sense.
I'm going to answer the question.
Answer my question.
No, I'm going to answer the question the way I want to answer the question.
No,
Your
you're gonna answer
theatrics
the
are
question the
ridiculous.
way I asked it.
Chairman
How many have you
Jordan, I'm not
indicted?
going to get in the gutter with these people,
How many
but
have you-
I'm going to answer the question.
How many have you indicted?
Again, the time belongs to
Reclaiming my time.
the time
Well, I
belongs.
think it's very
Reclaiming
interesting.
my time.
I think it's very
Reclaiming my
interesting.
time.
And you can
When
reclaim
he
your
talks
time,
about they
reclaiming my time,
indicted,
Mr.
the
Chairman.
president said they
Close the
indicted
clock.
him twice.
Mr. Chairman, please
They
stop the
sure
clock
did.
and stop the
he
clock and
indicted-
restore his time.
Okay, here we go with these
Committee will get in order.
theatrics.
Like,
Time
bro,
belongs
this is
to
in
the
a
gentleman from New York.
Like,
We will
bro.
give you a few more seconds.
They
We
in
will
here
do that.
wilding,
When you ask
gang.
a question, the
The
witness
question
gets to
was-
answer. You may not like the answer, but she
Right.
gets to
The
answer.
question was, how many of Epstein's...
They don't like
Angel
the
says
answer,
circus.
Chairman,
This is
my
our
time.
government.
because it's honest.
Reclaiming?
So he asked a
This is our government
4-minute
right here.
question.
A
Restore 45
circus.
seconds,
I am
Mr. Nadler,
going
please,
to
Mr. Chairman.
answer.
You can let her filibuster all day long, but not on our watch.
Reclaiming?
Not on
You talking
our
about
time.
filibuster.
No way.
I ain't never
I
heard
told
that.
you about
I ain't
that,
never heard
Attorney
that.
General, before you started.
You don't tell me.
Yeah, oh, I
anything,
did tell you because we
washed
saw
up
what you did in the
loser
Senate.
Lawyer, not even a lawyer.
Committee will be in order.
Oh my God.
We will give you a few
She's
more
talking
seconds.
about
I
Mr.
said that
Lawyer.
already.
You're not even a lawyer.
He brought up the president saying they indicted me twice. They sure did. They tried to impeach him twice. And you, Mr. Nadler, were one of the leads on the impeachment. I was on the other side. I lived that with you. During impeachment, you said
Hey,
the president
she-
conspired,
she
sought
heard clear
foreign
shit.
interference in the 2016 election. Robert Mueller found no evidence, none, of foreign interference in 2016. Have you apologized to President Trump? Have you apologized to President Trump, all of you who participated in those impeachment hearings against Donald Trump? You all should be apologizing. You sit here and you attack the president, and I am not going to have it. I'm not going to put up with it. You know, all they want to do, all the American people need to know this.
What they need to
are
know.
Talking about Epstein today. This has been around since the Obama administration. This administration released over 3 million pages of documents, over 3 million, and Donald Trump signed that law.
They said it's really been going on since the Bush administration. Gang, what year was the Bush at, when I pull up this, I'm like, the Bush administration was from, because this was his dad, the 41st. The Bush administration was from 2001 to 2009. Now understand when I tell you this. It went through the Bush administration. Then it went through the Obama administration, gang. Obama was president from 2009 to 2017. You do the math how long they've known about the Epstein files. Some of y'all wasn't even born yet. Some people born in 2002, gang. The Epstein files has already been a thing. And so Pam Bondi is saying, y'all on my ass. Y'all on my ass when the last attorney general, who was the last attorney general? Cause she said her name, but I forgot, or his name. Merrick Garland. And then look at this nigga, bro. Look at Merrick Garland. Like, this is the man who they didn't ask. Cause she was saying, oh, when Merrick Garland was up here, you didn't ask him. Look how Buddy look. He definitely might have been on that island. Allegedly, in my opinion. He might have been on that island. Allegedly, in my opinion. He looked a little off, Merrick Garland. But Pam Bondi was saying, when Merrick Garland was up here, you guys didn't ask him nothing about the Epstein files. She said, I digress. I digress. That man was, hey. Angel said, when this came about, I said I was remembered him. I didn't know from what. I thought he was an actor. Jeffrey Epstein? No. You know what this is.
To release all of those documents. He is the most transparent president in the nation's history. And none of them.
Yeah, I just wanted to show y'all that, though. It got real sticky in that. And if y'all want to go watch the rest of that, please do. It got real sticky in the field in that motherfucker. Real sticky. Okay. Let's get this Black History. While we're all gathered here today on this lovely Thursday night, Yeah, you see why you seen him on TV a lot. That boy was a part of Cool. That boy was part of Koofy. A crazy movie. I see now. Yeah, Angel, it all makes sense, huh? She said it all makes sense now. My shit finna die. It's a crazy movie. Damn near a Koofy. Okay, let's get into the presentation today. We have the Honorable. My bad. We have the Honorable Booker T. Washington. Why do I look see-through? Is that because of this hoodie? Oh, that's because this hoodie is like damn near the same color, huh? Okay, that's crazy. I didn't even know that shit worked like that. Spam up the dubs, angels, with the dubs in the chat. Appreciate you, Angel. Booker T. Washington, genius or too safe? Okay, let's get right into it. As you guys know, today, this whole month of February, doing 28 days of Black Impact. This is for anybody who's watching this stream for the first time or watching this stream back for the first time. This series highlights the influence of African American figures, showcasing their contributions and significance in shaping culture and history. Each day, every day of the 28 days in February, we will be focusing on a different individual, revealing their stories and the impact they had on society. And not only society, the Black society. Okay, so Booker Taliaferro Washington was born April 5th, 1856, and he was born into slavery. Although they say they never truly know, although they say he never truly knew his birthday and when he was born, which is crazy because he was born into slavery. He was born on a plantation. He said his father was a someone in a neighboring plantation. That's who they think his dad was. But his mom was obviously a slave. He also never knew his father. He just knew it was some white man. Facts. So, Emancipation Proclamation. Again, Booker T. Washington was born into slavery on January 1st, 1863. Abraham Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation. It was a political proclamation and executive order. At 9 in 1865, Booker and his family were emancipated. They were no longer slaves. They were free people. The free people, free slaves, freemen. Okay. The prelude. At age 16, he went to Hampton Institute in Virginia. It was designed to educate freedmen. Basically, anybody who was after the Emancipation Proclamation and became free, they might have moved to the north instead of staying down south. This was a place that they were able to learn trades, tricks, things of that. His exam to enter the college was to clean a room, which is crazy. Like, shit, I wish that was my motherfucking entrance exam to college, nigga. Just gotta clean a room. But, I think the idea was they wanted to teach them life skills. And I think this will play later on into his life, and we'll get into it, that I think the way that he thought later on in life came from this idea of like cleaning the room, right? And the Hampton Institute, right? Teaching life skills versus anything else. He would graduate in 1878 at age 19. Okay. And this is Hampton Institute. It was at first when I was reading it, I almost thought it was a HBCU, but it's not necessarily like an HBCU. But it definitely helped black people that were free. So brick by brick, in 1881, Booker T. Washington became the first leader of Tuskegee Normal and Industrial Institute, later Tuskegee Institute, and now Tuskegee University. He would later buy a former plantation and make it the permanent place for the school. His students literally built their own school, making bricks, constructing classrooms, barns, and growing their own crops and raising raising animals. Like, bro, they literally built it brick by brick. That's why I named it Brick by Brick, because, like, that's crazy, bro, to have a dream and all these people want to. I think the toughest thing about this is, like, people believing in your dream, and his students were the one that literally built the house. It says his students literally built their own school, bro. To me, that's tough. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's a W. So, creating Black history. Booker T. Washington would lead Tuskegee for more than 30 years. He became a prominent leader among African Americans, and he believed that if he provided the skills needed for society, that whites would accept blacks in society. And by his death in 1915, the school would be worth over $2 million. Bro, $2 million in 1915? $2 million in 1915? You was a billionaire, gang. Damn near. Sure, it felt like it. That's facts. So, the controversy. So, a lot of people here are going to, when I read this, a lot of people are going to have mixed emotions about this, okay? So just tell me what you guys think down below in the comments. If you're watching on YouTube and you're watching this back, tell me what you think down below in the comments. Or if you're watching the live stream now, comment below what you think, okay? So, Washington advocated a go-slow approach to avoid a harsh white backlash. He has been criticized for encouraging many youths in the South to accept sacrifices of potential political power, civil rights, and higher education, right? Washington believed that African Americans should concentrate all their energies on industrial education and an accumulation of wealth and the conciliation of the South. Basically bringing the South together, making it no longer racist. Let black people be taken over, own land, be wealthy, know how to weld, things of that. When I was reading it, it said he faced a lot of backlash because the go slow approach was opposite of many people like W.E.B. Du Bois. W.E.B. Du Bois is one person he got into it with. They had opposing views because Du Bois felt like going slow and having this peaceful mindset, kind of like almost like Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, which is crazy. If you do research on Booker T. Washington and W.E.B. Du Bois, their debacle, and then do research on MLK and Martin Luther King's debacle, you will see very many similarities in those two. It's crazy. It's crazy how like history truly repeats itself if you do the research and then like really read and see about it. Angel said, and we ain't did none of that. They went off on Beyonce for making a Southern album. What you mean? She made a Southern album? So the compromise. So Booker T. Washington's 1895 Atlanta exhibition address was viewed as a revolutionary moment by both African Americans and whites across the country. At the time, W.E.B. Du Bois supported him, but they grew apart soon later. Okay, so this is a video I'm going to play. All right, the compromise.
If you are keeping track, it was 120 years ago this week that the Tuskegee Institute's Booker T. Washington spoke at Atlanta's 1895 Cotton States and International Exposition. It was there that Washington proposed that African Americans forego immediate social equality and instead concentrate on self-improvement. His separate but equal speech resonated across the country, making Washington a national figure, but not all agreed with his approach.
Among them was
Anthony
Edwards right there, ain't it?
University professor W.E.B. Du Bois, whose assessment of Washington's speech also resonated. which is why today Washington's proposal is known as the Atlanta Compromise. This is Lance Russell, and that is one of the stories of Atlanta.
Appreciate you, Lance. W's. Appreciate that, my boy. W's. Okay, so public influencer. Washington worked and socialized with many white politicians and industry leaders. He had the ability to persuade wealthy whites to donate money to black causes by appealing to their values. One would argue this is glazing the white man, sucking the white man dick. It all depends. You know what I mean? Because ultimately, if you're getting what you need to help the cause, are we gonna be mad how he got it? It all depends. I mean, I guess it's subjective to who you ask. He argued that the surest way for blacks to gain equal social rights was to demonstrate industry, thrift, intelligence, and property. Which is true. You own more property. You buy, by default, you have more social rights. I can be in more places. I can go to more places. I don't think this was too far-fetched what he was speaking here. But people like W.E. Du Bois, he felt otherwise. Okay. Angel said, never mind that went over your head. Yeah, it did, Angel. You know I be slow sometimes, again. You can't be doing that to a nigga. You can't be doing that. You know I'm slow sometimes. So greatness. For the first time in October 1901, Theodore Roosevelt invited Booker T. Washington to the White House. And they had brunch and they had many discussions and it was a good time. Just seeing black people in the White House, I love it. Especially at this time too. So, in loving memory, November 14th, 1915, Booker T. Washington died. He had one wish, and it was to die at Tuskegee, the place he had built brick by brick. Booker T. Washington was the principal until the day he died. Tuskegee's endowment. An endowment is like any other thing, it would probably say valued at. But because since Tuskegee is a school and it's a non-profit, they call non-profits or schools endowment when they want to look at their the value of the property. So Tuskegee's endowment was close to $2 million, which is equivalent to $62 million today. He built that place by bricks, King. I need y'all to understand. He built that place by bricks and students, and they didn't have nothing. And he transformed this into a $62 million company, evaluated at today's market. Back then it was $2 million. Close to $2 million. You can do anything you want to put your mind to, bro. You just have to truly do it. It's facts. So, success is to be measured not so much by the position that one has reached in life as by the obstacles which success is to be measured not so much by the position that one has reached in life as by the obstacles which he has overcome. Success is to be measured not so much by the position that one has reached in life as by the obstacles which he has overcome. Success is very, very, very subjective. Depends on who you ask. Depends on what is your measure of success. And I think that is what this is speaking about here. I think this speaks volume to many people, more not just from a Black history standpoint or a Booker T. Washington standpoint, but because this is so universal, bro. There's people right now either watching this, listening to this, or that are going to be watching this back, or they may never find this. That's an option too. But they are in a position where to one person, it may look like they're successful, but to them, doesn't look like they're successful enough. And I think we overlook the obstacles that we have been through in life. The obstacles you have overcame get overlooked by life, just by life in general. Right? How many times do we look and do we see, or even like we take a moment, right? When was the last time you took a moment and you like, damn, I really been through some shit, bro. I really overcame this, I really overcame that, and I'm still here. I'm a strong mother. Right? That is the mindset. Excuse me. Who little friend group was lit? Angel, they little friend group was lit. You talking about W.E.D. Bois and them? Yeah, they was, there was some black people that they said, oh, you smart like me? Shit, nigga, let's get together. And it was like about 3 or 4 of them. You seen it. Shirley Chisholm, W.E.D. Du Bois, they was all cool, which is crazy, bro. And it's crazy, too, because they was all in different parts of the world, like, different parts of the country. That's tough. That's actually tough. Is that the group of people they did the experiment on? The syphilis experiment. What we talking about, Angel? Who did that experiment? I ain't see that in the keynotes, nigga. So, Black History Month today. Since the first Negro History Week in 1926, other countries have joined the United States in celebrating black people and their contribution to history and culture, including Canada, the UK, Germany, and the Netherlands. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to Canada, UK, Germany, and Netherlands, man. Shout out to y'all, bro. Today, Black History Month continues the discussion of black people and their contributions through activities such as museums, exhibits, and film screenings, and by encouraging the study of achievements by African Americans year-round. Don't just be great on Black History Month. Don't just feel accomplished on Black History Month. Don't just feel appreciated on Black History Month. You are appreciated all year long. That's facts. Angel said the Tuskegee syphilis experiment. I don't know about that one, Angel. I ain't hear about that. Facts. Okay, so that was Booker T. Washington. Genius or too safe? Day 12 is complete. I'm finna take my ass to the gym after a long fucking day, bro. My day is still not over. I have to now go to the gym after this and make my muscles hurt and be sore tomorrow. But I will see you guys tomorrow. W Stream Angel, I appreciate you, Mahari, for always showing love. Matt Dubs in the chat. Big shout out to Angel, is always watching you. I love you. You my everything. Bae, I love you. You my everything. It's sexy. Angel, damn.
I say who,
baby. Angel, baby, I love you. You my everything.
I wrote this for you, baby.
Hey, I love you. You my everything. Angel. We go together. Tell them, oh, we go together. W Stream, W Chat. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. I love y'all.
He got my head fucked up and he It turn me on.